Let's go in Vinnie's favor, I believe, yes? Yeah, Vinnie has just kind of had Will's number since Brawl, but being that it's a new game, clean slate, fresh record, Will has taken, I believe, a couple sets from him before.
Yes, if
and
I remember correctly.
Now, I believe they're probably going to play Sheik mirrors because Sheik versus DK, very rough for DK.
As we saw earlier, nonetheless, too, with Dr. Grandpa versus
Vinnie,
yes.
Yeah. That was pretty convincing for Vinnie. So this is the last set, potentially 2 sets of the day. We're going to have these 2 amazing Long Island players going up against each other. Probably the, well, DeBuzz is in the mix too. So probably first and third, or I'm sorry, second and third best players on Long Island. Oh, and I was just going to, as soon as I
Vinnie
said
did
that.
the same thing
I was
earlier
like,
today.
Yeah. You often forget.
I've had a field day with it. This is Long Island, though. You know, we were coming up at the end of Brawl, and now here we are in Smash 4, and there's so many of us.
Extremely strong region. Yep, I'm definitely going to head out with you guys to IQHQ tonight because I got to train up, man.
And that's what it is, dude. You know, even me, sitting back behind the mic, not having a lot of practice time, I still go over there and get whatever I can with those guys because there is such a motley crew over there that practice is abundant. And wow, as we said earlier, we didn't think this was going to happen. We thought they were going to be mirrors.
All right, Vinnie's still with Nick C's tag on there, so they're going to have...
Before the match actually starts, before we actually end up even seeing percent exchange.
Yep, they were just dancing around each other.
The great commentator that is Juice Doom, making sure we don't have any fraudulence occur.
Follow me on Twitter at Juice Doom. Thank you very much. So
holding it down.
Look at that, just like how they played for a couple seconds and no blows were yet exchanged. That just shows the amount of respect that these guys have for each other. Oh,
yes, most certainly.
You're going to see a lot of baits, a lot of player versus player kind of habit scouting. Because
most
they just
certainly.
Yeah, they know each other so well. They play all the time.
This is that epitome of high-level play where it's not just matchup-oriented. This is player matchup-oriented. And this is what me as a commentator loves to see because there's so much to break down here.
So meta. And Vinnie has not even been hit yet. Look at these fair chases off the stage, on the stage. It doesn't matter. Vinnie will combo you to pieces.
And yet again, this is what's scary because that early percent is going to be the reason that DK can't find himself to the ground. And the same reason that Dr. Grandpa struggled against Vinnie here is something that I think Will is going to have a hard time combating.
However, Vinnie does have to make sure that he's efficient because if you're not, that rage heavy hitter character,
most certainly, especially with Will's read orientation to land those hard smashes.
But definitely. I feel like as metagames develop, though, the characters who are, you know, big heavy hitters but struggle in the neutral or struggle to just get the hits in general, they go very down on the tier list, whereas the quick characters who are super hard to open up, even though they might die easily, they get better and better.
Most definitely. That has been something we have seen throughout Smash history, and I think it will be something we see within this game also.
Yep, and I would say it's probably even universal across fighting games. You just see the big bodies like lose effectiveness over time as people figure them out and don't let them get that first hit, no matter how hard it might be.
Because they always have their strong points, and unfortunately those strong points can be easily countered once they are fully understood and looked into.
Yeah, like maybe Rage DK can kill you at 40% if you're Sheik, but if he can't even get you to 20, what good is that?
Exactly, and as we see here, Will barely struggling to get that 40 as Vinnie, yet again, is sitting on top of stock and almost percent lead here. There it is.
And just another bad ledge situation for DK Will. Not someplace you want to be against any character, but especially Sheik.
And I feel like the opener on Battlefield is a very rough situation for DK nonetheless, too, because you, as weird as it sounds, against Sheik, I feel like as DK you'd be happier with a flatter stage to at least minimize your inability to deal with her underneath you.
Oh man, almost taking that super early KO. Will not going to even bother going for the Trump. He is pretty sure that Vinnie's aware of those options. Very smart respect. And oh, the full needles to bouncing fish. Straight false or Mr. R-Tech right there.
And right here, as we see those platforms.
Ooh, the smack. Not enough though. Will really just cannot take this first stock off. He's struggled to even hit Vinnie at all. And landing the killing blow has proven to be difficult until, of course, the ill commentator's curse comes right in.
Vinnie trying to abuse that proper roll to the ledge there. Will ever so present in the mentality to know of that option and made sure to abuse it. Ooh, wow. Unreal spacing by Vinnie. Vinnie just waiting it out here, knowing Will all too well.
Yeah, he's like, okay, he's going to do something eventually.
And the DK punch, all the signature of Will.
All right, pretty solid game one there for Vinnie. I don't know if Will is going to switch characters or not. Maybe he's going to stick it out for one more game with DK. I think Battlefield is a great stage for Sheik, especially against characters who rely on aerial approaches like DK. It's like, yeah, that's one more thing you have to struggle with. And also her up tilt hits through the platform.
Yes, and that's what I really felt was the dividing factor amongst these two in that first game there, was those platforms were doing Will no favors. And now Will opting to switch Sheik.
Sheik Will, man.
Yes. Good idea now, but unfortunately already that game down, so is it going to come back to haunt him here?
Let's see how much of a handle he has on this mirror matchup, though, because he does play a lot more Donkey Kong than Sheik, although Sheik is pretty well rehearsed. I just would have trusted Will's main character a little bit more. But let's not count him out.
No, definitely not.
Vinnie Sheik is also pretty young, too. He did start this game with Rob, and he divides his time between a bunch of characters.
Yes, he does.
Will almost with that super deep read, but went a little too far with the dash grab. Vinnie smartly rolling past him, and now, okay, Vinnie taking control and the percent lead.
Man, and these guys so well aware of the strength of bouncing fish. Do not make the mistake. Always get their follow-up, and that's where that, you just see it, the percentage just so raw.
It's free damage, man.
Yeah, without question.
Yep, forward air to bouncing fish, sometimes just a throw to bouncing fish. Take what you can get, and that's the key to victory. These guys know it. They need to maximize every opportunity they get, because unlike Brawl, this is not a game of constant resets. There are actual pressure strings. You actually are kind of, you know, you're between a rock and a hard place every time you get hit.
Yes, most certainly. The hit stun being in this game is present, but Will, that bouncing fish not popping off the edge like he had hoped for to get that wall jump, and unfortunately paid the price for it with that whiff recovery.
Vinnie with that Murica Sheik right now.
Yes, most certainly.
Holding it down for the land of the free. Not looking very free, though, as he's posed quite a challenge to Will so far. Game one was pretty brutal, and game two, I mean, now that he has the lead, we could see him really run away with this, or we could see some clutch factor come out from Will.
Most certainly, and as of right now, you know, Vinnie Sheik having that advantage of rage right now, along with potentially bringing this back against Will to put him in a kill percent. Yeah. Just gets scary. Will's going to need a big-ticket item to find his way back into a more evenly faced matchup.
Rage is kind of like a double-edged sword for Sheik, though, because at low percents, she can't get those follow-ups that she so reliably can do otherwise. Oh, wow, Vinnie going the deepest. They grab the ledge and roll at the same time.
And there it is.
Speaking of synchronized swimming, that is, wow.
Full-on duplicate right there.
That was like a ballet, man.
And yes, yet again, we see the level of practice between these two, and you see the exchanges, just bouncing fish for bouncing fish. You see the strength of the move.
Ooh, the tipper.
Oh, goodness. And Vinnie closing out game two in astounding fashion. Absolute shutdown mentality there.
He actually beat him harder as Sheik than with DK. Will managed to take the first stock last game.
Not surprised.
Wow, Vinnie. Showing that he is still a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people said, you know, he's good at Brawl, but he means ice climbers, and they kill you in one hit when characters usually struggle to even do 20% off a hit in Brawl.
And I used to laugh at those people because they were the same people that didn't see his Meta Knight, that didn't see his Game & Watch, that didn't see X, Y, Z, HKY, whatever letter we're opting for. Keep an eye on this man because he will throw it down every time.
And now he's on tournament point here. Will down 0-2. I mean, he's sponsored by XFire, but it looks like he needs some X Factor right now to pull this horrible deficit
certainly
back. And he's gotten the early lead in this game in terms of percent, but I don't know. Delfino Plaza, kind of a mixed bag here for DK. He can take advantage of the small boundaries and the spikes, but look at that.
This is where things... hey.
And another...
Oh, and that slight miss is going to cost him, as Vinnie might just end up getting a free bouncing fish yet again.
Gets a free shield grab, though, on that super laggy up B. Now Vinnie, with the lead here, it's kind of a big deal. It dictates who has to approach.
Most certainly, and as of right now, Will trying to break out a little bit of Brawl tech there, but Vinnie very well aware of that, but ooh!
And all that was one sloppy punish by Vinnie, costing him the position. And Will just gonna take that, man. Those super low ceilings when Delfino's transforming.
And caught Vinnie on the top platform of a super low ceiling as was. He got perfect setup there, just Vinnie caught sleeping at the wheel.
And he needs to wake up, otherwise he's just gonna get dunked. Oh no.
Oh, and this could be ugly now.
Oh, and that's gonna be a stock. Okay.
Yep.
Vinnie down 46, but that's pretty much just two really solid Sheik combos.
Exactly. Oh,
could have been it right there.
Definitely could have.
Both of these guys out for blood right now, but Will fighting for his tournament life. He's in straight instinctual adrenaline mode right now. He knows this could be the end. Oh, this fair string into the bouncing fish.
There it is.
Vinny getting too greedy there. He's like, okay, I got like 5 or 6 of those. Like, I'm just going to keep going, man.
Yep, and it was really, really rough to watch. But Will, outstanding fortitude to keep his mindset strong, realize when he could get out and not get overwhelmed by that fair string that could have been a walk-off.
Still a pretty tight game, but now Sheik is absolutely battered. 105%. She can go out to pretty much anything from
Most
PK.
definitely, and you got to be careful here as Will, very well aware.
She's going to take one read. Oh, that was sick!
And Vinny, always well aware of his the wall presence, because he is so good with bouncing fish. And there it is.
Wow.
That shut down 3-0.
Wow, that was a great game. That third game, especially from both of these guys. Really impressive stuff. Congratulations to Vinny from Long Island, from Crossfire Gaming, from IQHQ, taking the second Smash Attack, overthrowing Ninja Link as the champion.
And shutting it down. Full trip through winners, no drops, nothing. Great showing.
Did he drop a game to anybody? Oh, he did one to Nick C, right?
Nick C was the one who took one game off him.
Wow, Vinny, such a beast, man. This kid.
And look at this, put my coat on, gonna go home now. Give me my money, I'm done.
Gonna go to IQHQ
exactly
and chill with the homies. Yo, good casting with you,
night, dude.
Yes, it is gonna be
a pleasure to be back. And shout outs to the stream. Shout outs to Team Spooky. Shout outs to Next Level over here and Smash Attack. My two wonderful hosts here in Rapture, Doom, holding it down. Just so happy to be back on the mic, man.
Yes, thank you very much to Spooky, to Next Level Arcade, to our sponsors ADARC and our Dynamic Custom Beadworks. Throwing that 50 each in the pot. Really appreciate it. I love seeing Smash tournaments with sponsors and pot bonuses. Just draw the hype, man.
And that's what it is. We may be moving towards esports, but you always got to support those grassroots style sponsors who are making sure that we can bring these hype events and make sure we have enough incentive for these big name players to keep coming out.
Absolutely. What would the tournaments be without the top players and without the low level players also who are grinding to get better? Your desire to improve really helps fuel the tournament scene. We need new blood. So guys, if you're watching and if you're new, you've never been to a tournament before, best way to get better is to just come out. Even if you get your ass handed to you.
Please come to Next Level.
Yeah,
please
and not to mention, please don't
like
be
any tournament.
Don't be intimidated. Don't be nothing. I run my mouth 24/7. You want to talk, you want to chat, you want to speak to any of Long Island, you want to speak to any NYC. No one's looking to give you a hard time. There's nothing to be intimidated about. Come out, have a nice time. Come check out what the Brotherhood's like out here, because that's what it is, a goddamn Brotherhood.
Everyone's super chill, super friendly, super welcoming. So make sure, guys, follow us on Twitter at CT_Coontail and at Juice Doom. You can get all sorts of awesome updates on tournaments in the region, just what's going on, what's the buzz in the community. You know, maybe some matchup knowledge we drop.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Just stay tuned for whatever. You know, it's just that Twitter's an outstanding format for us to stay in contact with you guys, whether we're streaming at home, catch us over at IQHQ, whether we're out here streaming. We'll be anywhere, and we're always ready to say what up.
Yep,
cool.
You could,
Oh, sorry to interrupt, guys. I know that you guys want to head to IQHQ and get some games in and stuff like that, so let's close out the show so that everybody can get the heck out of here.
Most definitely.
All right. Spooky's going to set you guys free.
Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming through.
Juice
Doom,
it was a pleasure, man.
of course, and Coontail, good to see you. Don't forget to follow The Rapture as well, because he helps us organize the event. Much love to him.
The Rapture _ on Twitter.
Yeah, so real quick, I just want to give some love to the sponsors before we go. First off, much love to ADARC for putting in a part of the pop bonus tonight. You can check them out. They have a $10 coupon code. The code is Spooky1, and they also have a $15 discount code, and that's Spooky2015. This is ADARC.com. These guys are a stick and parts reseller. They also have the Kronba line of sticks that work for both PS3 and 360. Super nice. If you happen to have Amazon Prime and you want to take advantage of your Prime shipping, you can actually check out ADARC at Amazon. And right now they have a code Prime10X that you can use there along with your free Prime shipping, so you can get free shipping that way if you want. Super cool. Also want to give it up to Dynamic Beatworks before we go. Dynamic Custom Beatworks. These guys make custom perler sprites based on your favorite anime, manga, video games, and whatever else your heart desires. They also have their cool new LED sprites, so you can make things glow, you know, whatever you like. Right now they have a 20% discount on both their pre-made and their custom perler sprites. That's Smash Attack. And if you ever are curious, please hit up Curtis at Dynamic Viewers, because these guys can make you pretty much anything you want, even things that you would not realize they could make. Trust me, they can do it. Yeah, so that's it, guys. I'm going to set you all free. There'll be more information on upcoming events soon. This upcoming Wednesday will be Next Level Battle Circuit. And coming up in a couple of weeks is the big one. It's going to be Apex. I'll even be at this one. That's how crazy it is. And these are the official pop bonuses for Apex this year. Unfortunately, if you did not sign up for Melee and Smash, you messed up because it's too late. You can't sign up anymore.
Yeah.
You can't sign up.
Unless you maybe, you know, murder someone, steal their identity, and sneak into the bracket. But
Hey, the good news is that you can still sign up for Ultra Street Fighter 4, Guilty Gear Xrd, Marvel 3, and all this other stuff. And as you can see, these guys are taking the regular FGC stuff very seriously. Ultra Street Fighter 4, the same amount of money as they give to Melee, and that's a 1,000-man Melee tournament, okay? So when you see them doing that, these guys want the Street Fighter players to come. If you're a Street Fighter player and you're not coming for Ultra for this, you are a fool, okay? Because even I'm going to Guilty Gear for this to get at that $1,500 pop bonus.
Oh, Spooky gonna take it all home, guys.
If I take even $100 of that pop bonus, I'll be happy.
That's
I don't care.
what it is. Spooky's
all right.
here to lay it down.
Anyway, guys, I'm going to set you all free. Thanks a lot, everyone. I hope you all had a good time. It was really fun. And the videos will be on YouTube soon. Goodbye, everyone.
Deuces,
Peace out,
everybody.
guys.
You're all free now!